Hi everyone, welcome to my Gilmore Girls Project Pan finale. So due to some personal issues between Heather and I, updates didn't get posted like they should have. Life happens, but anyway, I have the finale now. I have finished 4 of the remaining products that I had, meaning that I finished 5 total, with 3 things that I did not finish, and the 3 things that I did not finish are the things that I expected I would not finish at the beginning of this project, but they were things I threw in just to get a little bit more usage on. So anyway, as I mentioned briefly at the beginning, this was a collaboration between me and Heather from HeatherStylesLife. I will have her channel linked down below. Her finale is already live, so please go and show her some love. And instead of just going through the products in the order that I've talked about them before, I'm just gonna talk about the things that I finished first and then talk about the things that are remaining. If you missed this project entirely, there was an intro which was really fun where I talked about my reasons for choosing the different products, and I even inserted some Gilmore Girls clips. So if you're a fan of the show and you missed the intro, that might interest you. But as I said in that one, this is all about the products. So the first thing I have here is this lip gloss from Marc Jacobs. This is the Pretty Thing Enamored High Shine Gloss Lip Lacquer, and I really enjoyed using this. I really love the Marc Jacobs lip gloss formula because it's shiny but not sticky. This was only a mini, but I would definitely purchase the full size of this gloss at some point. I don't need to purchase any new glosses right now, which is why I haven't already purchased this, because I really did enjoy using it. It was a really good neutral lip gloss that didn't have glitter in it. And a lot of the lip glosses I tend to gravitate towards, so no surprise, have glitter in it, but it's nice to have a gloss that's shiny without those little glittery particles in it. So I got as much out of this as I possibly could. I'm sure if I had wanted to, I could forcibly take the stopper out, but I'm just beyond that point. You can clearly see how much usage I have made on this, and I just couldn't get any more product off of the doe foot applicator to make it worthwhile to keep using. The next product I have is from Becca. This is the under eye corrector. This I had a little bit left of during my last update, which was months ago, and in that time I finished this and I purchased a new one. This is one of my go-to correctors. This one is something that I've repurchased many times, and something that I just keep going back to because it seems to really correct my under eye circles, and it just does such a great job of them that I'm gonna drop everything. It just does such a great job of camouflaging my under eye circles that I often skip concealer because I feel like this just does the job underneath foundation alone. So I like that because then I don't have a whole cakey under eye area. I did manage to finish, or what I'm calling finished, the CoverFX custom enhancer drops in Moonlight. So this was again a little tiny guy, and I had said during my last update that I was going to put it right out of my vanity and I was going to force myself to use it. And I don't like using the word forced, but just because it was out there, I remembered to use it more often. I mixed it with foundation. I tried it a couple times just wearing it on its own. I wasn't as crazy about it. Like, it's a good layering product, but I really like mixing it because, especially with a more matte foundation, I like that little extra luminosity, and I haven't been wanting matte skin at all. My skin has been a little bit dry. I have not wanted matte skin. I've wanted that dewy skin, and this has worked really well with some of my foundations that I'm trying to pan, because something that I'm focusing on has been moving some things out of my collection that I've had for a little while, or things that just don't quite work for me anymore. And so I liked mixing that with some of those. I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I think I have a little bit of a cold because I'm not even hearing myself properly. I kind of go in and out. So anyway, good product, not something I think I will repurchase. I hate the little dropper applicator things with these things. Now I can see more product on here, but the droppers always malfunction with these CoverFX droppers. I've had full sizes, I've had little sample sizes, and the dropper never ever works. So I've definitely gotten out quite a bit of product from here, but it's just become such a big pain that I'm not even going to try and scrape stuff out. It's just not worth it. But I got quite a bit of usage from this thing, so I'm happy with where this stands, and I'm satisfied enough to get rid of this. I'm not sure if this was a free product, like that you put a promo code in on Sephora, or if it was a Sephora set. I think this was a Sephora set, and I think another one I had was a promo. But anyway, it's such a little tiny thing. I'm not too concerned with like scraping every last drop out. All right, and the last thing that I finished, I think I've had the most questions about this one over the last couple of months, the Natasha Denona Glow Highlighter. So yes, I did finish this. I finished this a while ago. You will still occasionally see me using this as a mirror, like for get ready with me, because it's just the perfect size. It's very lightweight, and I love the mirror. It's just, I don't want to even get rid of the packaging because I've used it for so many different things. This is just my go-to sort of compact for when I'm getting ready, even during the day. Like normally, not just when I'm filming, I would pick this up and use this for applying my makeup because I just really like the mirror. And I want to get a new one of these. I haven't broken down and bought a new one yet, just because I really like the Pixie one that I've been using, Subtle Sunrise. I already have massive pan on that one. I'm obsessed with that highlighter. I know, but I really am. I keep talking about it, and I don't know if I want to repurchase this one right now. I kind of want to try the Super Glow. So Natasha Denona came out with a more intense version of the glow powder, and I kind of want to try that one because I love a Super Glow. I don't know, maybe when I'm done the Pixie one. I kind of want to compare the two though, so I haven't done it yet, but I still might. All right, so the three things that I have remaining. The first thing is this little clay eyeliner pot from Tarte. This is Goldilocks. It's just a yellow. This is something that I used for cut creases, half cut creases. I really enjoy using it. I just haven't used it that much because I haven't done a whole lot of looks with yellow. I will occasionally use it with green, but sometimes I don't want to change the color of the green, so I don't want to have a yellow underneath. So this hasn't seen a lot of usage over the last couple of months, but I do like it when I do use it. I wanted to wear away a lot of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer pattern, and I did manage to accomplish that. So I'm considering this a win. I didn't finish this bronzer. I wasn't expecting to finish the bronzer, but I did wear away a lot of the pattern on here, which is what I was just trying to do. I was trying to use this more. I did have a really hard time for a while not using the Kevyn Aucoin one, but I used pretty much the entire bronzer portion, so I'm just left with like a highlighter and a little bit of the blush. So that's when I started using this one again. I definitely don't like it as much in comparison to that one, but I do want to finish this one up, or at least put a good dent in it before I purchase the Kevyn Aucoin one, just because I don't need it. It's one of those products that it's like, I can live without it, you know, unlike some other things where it's like, okay, I want to repurchase this, or I think this is going to really benefit me or change something. I feel like this particular bronzer is not as noticeable. It's not like it's a completely orange bronzer like the MAC Give Me Sun. Like the way that pulls on me is just not good at all. But the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer works perfectly fine. And the last thing I have is the Lit Cosmetics Island Girl Glitter, which, to no surprise, I'm sure I didn't use. I had the best intentions, but I never used it. And that's the problem sometimes with project pans and like themed project pans, when you're trying to find a very specific product that fits in, that also doesn't overlap with the other things. Sometimes you end up choosing something that you just don't get a whole lot of usage out of. I'm not going to be decluttering this glitter because it's a glitter. It's gonna last for pretty much ever, and I can use it when I want to use it. It's just not something that I feel like I'm gonna pan. I just have my little glitter box, and when I want to add glitter to a look, I reach for the glitter that I want to use, and it's not always one specific glitter. Sometimes it's a couple different ones, and sometimes it's just something completely unexpected. So anyway, lesson learned there. Anyway, that's all for my finale. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being interested in seeing this finale. Once again, please go and check out Heather and her channel, link down below. Let her know that Elle sent you. And anyway, let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Let me know if you are Team Dean, Jess, or Logan. That's also a question I get a lot on Instagram. And I'm Team Jess, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering. That's it. That's all for now. I'm just rambling now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope we get a chance to chat soon. Bye for now.